It's time for another workshop series. We're going to be featuring Unbounded Love, the bundle from Stampin' Up, during the months of May and June. Hello, my name is Kimberly Smith. I'm the Papered Chef, and this is a brand new product that you can purchase from my Stampin' Up store. Each month, and in this case, 2 months, I'll be featuring this set. There's so many sentiments in it. This card is inspired by one of my former cards that I've been making for many years. I just call it a designer series paper card. It just has many layers and it's a great card to use for any occasion. But we're going to just do a birthday card because it's my birthday. And why not make a birthday card to give to someone else? Now over here is what inspired my card. I had this paper called the Lily Pond Lane paper that I won when I was in an event in Houston. And so I didn't have the Lily Pond Lane, the entire bundle, which I am going to get. It's on the way. It's being shipped to me right now. So this is what I would have used for the sentiments with that paper, but I didn't have any of that paper. I didn't have any of the sentiments from this. So what I did is I just took something that, because I was going to a trip and I wanted to use a current sentiment. So I used the sentiment out of here and the paper out of this catalog. But now what I'm doing for you guys, or for everybody here, we're going to start to use this whole Unbounded Beauty collection. Let me move my die cutting machine over here. I see I got some Aussies in the house because it's late here in the East Coast. So maybe we're going to get some more West Coast people tonight, which is fun. I'm a night owl. So this is what I'm using. This is a mega suite. So I'm using the Unbounded Love, these dies, and this stamp set. You can see that there's also Flowers of Beauty. So I'm going to show you, I have a lot of swaps that I'm going to show you this whole pile at the end. But I want to start out by showing you what's in my workshop kit. If you're in the US, you could still purchase a workshop kit until the 10th of May. So I'm going to start out by showing you what comes in your kit. Then we'll take stuff out of our kit and we'll start using it. So I'm giving you samples of this. I couldn't give you samples of this because I just couldn't get any more. I needed them for my In Color Club. But you're getting samples of this paper, samples of the glimmer paper. You're getting some die cuts, not these die cuts because I'm expecting you to have this bundle. The bundle's not included in my workshop kit. But isn't that a beautiful mega suite with double paper? I mean, it's really pretty paper. Okay, so let me show you that. So now I'm going to let you see this card as I'm showing you what's in this kit. Again, we're using one of my designs from this. We're using this design. I'm just using it over again. Instead of ducks, I did a vertical happy birthday card. In fact, the same colors because the pretty peacock coordinated with this as well. So that's how I came up with this design. And my phone's been ringing off the hook all day, which is really nice. But I had to cancel that call from Europe just now because I'm live on YouTube. So this is the Unbounded Beauty paper. Now, everybody that gets this Thoughtful Expressions paper are getting a little bit different tone and shade of it because it comes in a page with gradations of color, or in a pack, I mean. So some of my card club's getting some of this paper as well because this month we're featuring in my card club Happy Little Things, and you're getting some different colors of this paper as well. It comes with the Thoughtful Journey, this paper. So you're getting lots of new products. So you're getting 2 pieces in this kit. These 2 here because these coordinated. And this is the Unbounded Love design, or Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. Okay. That was my 4th sibling to call me today. 2 brothers and a sister already called me, and that was another sister. So I have to call her back, but she's in Europe, so it's okay. I can call her back, later. The time is okay. So isn't this just amazing? So this paper is the only paper in our catalog that has all of the in colors in it. And it also has the Berry Burst and the Pretty Peacock. So it doesn't just have in colors. It has some other colors as well. So the 5 in colors that are in this paper and that we're going to be using in one way or another, we're going to be using the Petunia Pop for the background. We're going to be using Peach Pie ink. We're going to use some of the Pretty in Pink ink. Okay? We're going to use the only thing I'm not using right now is Shy Shamrock. This Summer Splash is in the background of this paper. So all 5 colors are in this paper. Okay, so that's the first thing that comes in your workshop kit. And this is more than enough to make your cards for this month's workshop. But we have another, but wait, there's more because I don't just use one kind of designer series paper each month. I always include at least 2 kinds of designer series paper in your workshop kits so that we have many options as well as cardstock. So I'm just packing these up. I don't have it all yet, but you have until the 10th and my stuff is coming. All right, so that's the one package. The next package you get is this one, Country Woods Designer Series paper. And yes, the vellum has retired, but I stocked up on it for my kits. So for the next couple months, I'm probably gonna be able to put this vellum in the kits, which is nice. I can't put a whole lot of the vellum because I don't have a whole lot of it, but it did retire, but it's unfortunate because I use it all the time for my cards. So these are some vellum layering pieces. I'm putting all 3 of the vellum layering pieces. Why would this retire? And the vellum cardstock. If you like something, bottom line is get it if you like it, because things retire so quickly. This Country Woods paper is so nice. And my favorite 3D swap from my friend Mary, she made these little tipping cards in a cute little bag, and it was made with this paper. And I had lots of samples to show. If you missed my catalog walkthrough, please check that out. So I wanted to include this because we can use it for backgrounds, and we can use it also for the cards itself. Like this piece, these pieces make great backgrounds, and then this piece makes a great layer that goes up because of the patterns. I mean, this is just great. So Country Woods it's a 12 by 12 pack. Has the different greens going different ways. Very beachy. All right, so that's in your kit. Now then, this one I can seal. Let me just put it back. I label everything for you. This is a labor of love. My mom helps me make the kits each month, as some die cutting buddies help. Okay, then we have the new in color. You're getting 2-inch by 6-inch strips, so we can use them for accents. In color glimmer specialty paper, and you're getting distressed gold specialty paper. Again, this one also just retired, but I had enough to put in your kits. Okay, this is always part of the kit, is always you get adhesives. So the first set of adhesives I sent out, you weren't able to get, I didn't have any of these, but I did order, these are like the ones for your shaker cards, these little strips, but I did give you this piece, which is called, oh good, Yvette, thank you for saving some vellum paper. Yvette sends me things. She sent me she's the one that's responsible for your daisies that I'm about to show you. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. So you see, like, you could take this foam strips I gave you, this foam piece, and you can make your own strips for your shaker cards. Because now I have these, though. So the first people, like Jean, she's on my team. Those guys that got their kit already. Anybody that got their kit already in the mail that you got in, like Yvette. Yvette, you're probably getting this one, this piece of foam. This is for die cutting. But anyway, everybody gets a pack of adhesives. You get some dimensionals. See how you get a whole sheet of dimensionals. You get a window sheet for our shaker card project. You get adhesive sheets for die cutting. We do all these techniques in this workshop that I'm going to be doing in May and June. A masking paper for stamping and covering certain parts of your card. Foam adhesive strips. So this is what your adhesive package looks like. You get this every month in all my workshop kits. I'm going to go ahead and seal this one because Charlene, I owe you this kit. I was just using it as my sample. Your kit is already made and it'll be mailed tomorrow. And then I was able to take these. I know these have seen better days, but these are these really cute adhesive back pearl trio. And I wasn't able to get a whole lot because we can only get so much during pre-order. But I was able to get some of these guys, and I put them in your kit. So you get a bunch of little embellishments in your kit. You're getting some pearls, just 10, or let's see, no, more than 10. That's 6. You get 12 pearls. And then I found these really awesome sequins recently. They were on a clearance, and I was able to put these sequins in because they matched this paper so well, the pink and the gold. And then some iridescent rhinestones. Okay, and you're also getting these little shaker ones, thanks to Yvette, the daisies. Okay, I think I did order some daisies. They're coming, but I just thought that would make a great shaker card. Now, those of you that didn't get your daisies, I'll try to send you daisies in the next time I send you something. The first people, I didn't have the daisies, so you got some in-colored dots that I sent you. Something for your shaker card, but not the daisies. All right, this is called, my mom is who does all this ribbon for me. She puts this ribbon together. Petal pink and white diagonal trim ribbon. That's really nice. And then the new basic beige color ribbon, bordered basic beige 3/8 inch bordered ribbon. And then you have some linen thread for your 3D project. So everybody always gets embellishments and ribbons every time I do a kit. And sometimes my mom makes little bags. This time she couldn't do that. Like, we can't do it every month because the fabric is so expensive. But every couple months or so, we do bags. Okay, and then I wrap them up. I've been using this cute little paper to keep these from getting like damaged. And then thanks for purchasing the Unbounded Love Workshop Kit. And I explained that it's using this bundle. And then you're invited to join my VIP group whenever you take one of my workshops. And I'm going to show you what's in this bag of stuff here. You always get some cardstock. And I give you full cardstock so you can make loads and loads of cards in your workshops. And here's the key and the stickers I put on there. So we're going to be using the Petunia Pop right now. Let's just go ahead and, here, well, let's just start with this one. We'll do Pretty in Pink. I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in a pile so that I can put it back in the bag easily. So we've got Pretty in Pink. Okay, Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop. I want to show you these next to each other, and then I'll put them over there. Look at these 3 new ink colors next to each other. Isn't that fun? So you're going to get all 3 new ink colors in your kit. Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, which we're using today. I've already made the card base for you. Here's the card base. I'll give you the measurements later. And Summer Splash. Then you're getting, these ones now, I always coordinate your kits. This is very well thought out. This isn't like me throwing this together. I give you the Designer Series paper, and I give you cardstock to go with it. So these 3 are going to go with the Unbounded Beauty paper. These first 3, Pretty Pink, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash. Right? The next 3, Petal Pink, Misty Moonlight, Basic Beige. This is Petal Pink, Misty Moonlight, Basic Beige. They are going to go with the Country Woods paper. Well, Basic Beige goes with anything. It's a neutral color. But you see how those are going to go with that paper. So that's why I say that my kits are carefully curated. I mean, that is the truth. All right, so this is Petal Pink. Put that over there. Misty Moonlight, Basic Beige. I want to keep everything in order. Then what I did is I put a piece of the Daffodil Delight in there for you because I thought this would go cute with the shaker card. Now, even though the shaker card these are supposed to be so saffron, I thought they matched the Daffodil Delight pretty cute. And that we'll use the Country Woods paper for that shaker card. I think so. I haven't actually designed the shaker card yet. And then we always do a shaker card, though. Daffodil Delight, so you get half a sheet of that. And then we always get basic white and basic black. This is for your die cutting. Even if you're going to need more than just this. This is a sample of the basic white. Like, you're going to use it for the insides of your cards. I didn't put any inside this card yet. But some of you want to use your own cardstock. And the reason I put this in every kit is because I think if you see how good our cardstock is for ink absorption, you'll definitely want to buy our Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And I want to give you samples so you can try it. And then you got basic black. And then this is not retired. I'm glad that it's not retired. We always do a 3D project. You have your gift card, let's see, scalloped gift card box. Gift card, here, there's a name for it. Just had the bag. Where's the bag? Scalloped gift card boxes. There should be this little piece that goes with this gift card box too. Oh well, can't find that little piece. So this, and you get a craft. I'm so glad I stocked up on these. I'm going to be able to put these in my next couple kits. These are craft note cards and envelopes. After I run out of the craft ones, which I think are way better than the white ones, in my opinion, but they're retired, I'm going to start using the white ones. But you'll get a note card and envelope in every kit. So that's what's in your kit. Now, there's more. You get, even though I expect you to have, let me go over here, these die cuts. I mean, the die cuts like this. I expect you to have, when you take my workshop series, this bundle. These Unbounded Love dies are amazing. Look at these dies. You're going to want this whole bundle. You save 10% when you buy the bundle. Okay, so I expect you to have already this bundle. So what I did is I made sure I didn't put that in your die cut package. I gave you different things. So you always get die cuts or shapes from me every month. So you just get these are just some basic white strips. And then I don't remember where all these came. I think Thoughtful Expressions was some, Stylish Shapes, some punches. This is Shy Shamrock, Nested Essentials. This is their decorative circle punch. And these are all colors that go with your things. There's one more die that I'm just trying to find. It kind of looks like that I'm putting in everybody's kit. So that is so this one we're going to use right now, this one. going to go ahead and punch one of the shapes that we're going to need. Okay, so we're going to take this. This is called Berry Burst, and I put that already in your workshop kit. So we're going to need a piece of that to go with our project. This is called the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch. So punches are great, dies are great. I don't think I need to do any die cutting tonight. That's good because, just because it's time, to just start crafting. But I don't show the workshop kit anymore. I only show it the first night of my series, the workshop kit, but we will use it the whole time. And you can only get it until May 10th because it's a labor of love and I have to move on to the next project. But lots of stuff is going on until May 10th. I have 5 or 6 things going on. So let's just put that over here. So May 10th, Unbounded Love. That's, okay, workshop kit. I have a DSP share. So if you want to try all of the papers from the new catalog plus a deluxe, that's all together. So this is one thing. This is another thing. I have a cardstock share that you have to sign up for by that date. Everything is this date. After that, close. Well, maybe the next morning, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Around this time, we have a card club kit. There's one more thing. I can't remember what the 5th thing is. Okay, we have, there's DSP share and deluxe. Oh, my In Color Club is also the deadline for the In Color Club. So this is what we're making in the card club. We're using the online exclusive. So that's if you want this month's card club kit. Price hasn't gone up, even though the catalog prices have gone up. I've not raised the price of my card club yet. These are like, these kits are like $49. Here, these are $49. These kits that I just showed you, that includes shipping. It's practically free. Cardstock share is like, 40. I should have 42. I think this one's $42 plus $25 if you want the deluxe. I don't know if you can see that, it says 42. Oh no, cardstock share. I can't remember the price. I can't remember the price of the cardstock share. Card club is $39. I think the DSP share is the one that's $42, but I can't remember. I do all these Google Sheets to do calculations. And then we have an In Color Club, and that's 50 something. In Color Club. And that goes for 5 months, but you sign up for the first month by the 10th. After that, I close it because I can't just get I have to get the whole pack of markers and share them with everybody. I can't do part of an In Color Club. I have to order it strategically. All right, so all we're doing is we're going to take the pieces that I've already cut from the Unbounded Love dies. I'm just going to go ahead and do a couple of them. So we're going to take these pieces and we're going to ink up the edges. Ooh, that one's kind of inky already. See? They're already stitched, just so you can see that. I'm going to ink them up with the new colors. Petal, Pretty in Pink, like so. And we're going to take some Pretty in Pink ink like that. Look how juicy this is. The reason I didn't just dip this right into it is because if I dip this straight into the ink pad, it's going to get all over the place. Then if you start trying to ink something up, it gets all over the place. So what you want to do is you want to get some ink and put it off onto your mat, right? So that you don't get a lot of ink on the edges. Because this is, look how much ink was coming off when I first tried to do this. But I'm trying to go for more of a subtle look. Like that, okay? But you don't want the big blob there. If you do get a blob, it's okay. You just want to you'll just take off the extra ink, Or not take it off. If you do get a blob of ink, you'll actually add to it to make the other side match. Or you can just ditch your die altogether. It's only paper, right? Or you could, instead of ditching your die, sometimes what I do is I get a smaller die. Like if I do mess up and put too much ink on it, I might just go like this. Oh, okay, put too much ink on that one. And I get a smaller die and instead of wasting the paper, I just cut out a smaller piece. We're full of economical tips and tricks on this channel. So I am happy that 20 of you are watching on this late night crafting session. So since it's my birthday and I see all the birthday wishes, so thank you very much. I decided to do all kinds of fun things that I like, and including YouTube. YouTube, I love teaching. So I said, I'm doing a YouTube. So I did my long bath. I love that. I listened to audiobooks. I love that. I went to a Zoom, on a challenge that I'm on. So like a professional development thing. So I did that. My mom made me a cake. Love cake. I had cake and ice cream. Love that. I went grocery shopping because my mom said she'd make whatever I want because she always loves to cook. So I said, oh, let's make fish. So I bought fish fry batter, and I bought salmon. I bought 4 pieces of salmon, which I love. My Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. My husband hates Brussels sprouts, but I love them. I found this like frozen bag of Brussels sprouts, put them all out on this like cookie sheet and went like drizzled them with oil. And then I baked them and they came out so good. They were so delicious. And rice. So we had fish, Brussels sprouts, and rice. So I had my favorite food. Is that the right side? Yes. I'm just doing a bunch of these, guys, because I want to get these. I just like having these done because I can use them for so many other things. So had my favorite meal, got to do my things, and then I did I wanted to make sure because I'm getting behind because I was away. So I was like, oh, I got to mail off the kits. So I mailed 4 kits today. So I went to the post office. I didn't mail catalogs, so I know some of you guys are still waiting on your catalogs. I'm going to turn them all this way and do the peach now. So I did I mailed 4 kits. I mailed these kits that were already ordered ahead of time. So everybody except for Charlene that ordered this Unbounded Love kit is in the mail, and you should have got a notification from Pirate Ship. Now I'm opening the peach pie. We're going to put peach pie on the stamping block like so. And we're going to use, instead of using that one, we're going to get the other blending brush, right? And the same process. Tap, tap, tap. Get your blob off of there and just ink up the other edge. I like doing a duotone edge because that way it matches different parts of your paper. So, yeah, that's my day so far. So my neighbors came over and we ate 2 pieces of salmon, my mom and I, and then they ate the other 2 pieces of salmon. So all the salmon's gone. Comes in like a bag of frozen salmon. Like they're raw. And then like my mom added egg and the batter, and then she put butter. Of course, she adds butter to everything, which is why she's such a good cook. But like she put butter in between the batter layers and egg and all this stuff, and they were so delicious. Baked them at 450 degrees. So I'm just giving you a little tip of the recipe there. And then what else we do? We did my neighbors brought me flowers and a balloon, like a vase. I'll take a picture of that. And then a couple cool things happened. Like my favorite fruit was on sale. And my favorite fruit's the mangoes because like I lived in Guam and I had a mango tree. And I really miss getting mangoes. And like when I was at the grocery store, they were 4 for $5. So I bought 4 mangoes. They're not quite ripe, but I put them out. I didn't put them in the fridge. So I'm hoping my mangoes start to get soft and I can like enjoy, even if I have to eat like a sour mango later, I'm probably going to enjoy a mango. So I did all my favorite things. My neighbors came over and they sung to me. My mom made a cake. She made black velvet, black velvet cake. It's like a chocolate type of cake, really. It's chocolate cake disguised with red food coloring, I think. Unless you guys know something different about. It's not black velvet cake, red velvet cake. Isn't red velvet cake chocolate cake with just red food coloring in it? Is it something else? She made it tasted like chocolate cake. She put chocolate icing on the top part just to keep the happy birthday thing on top. And then she made this really awesome icing. She uses the whites of the eggs. So she puts eggs in her cake batter and then she uses the white parts. And she whips them up with cream of tartar. And that's in one bowl. And then in another pot, she makes the sugar and water mixture until it becomes all syrupy. Like really hot mixture. And she makes this incredible marshmallow icing. I really need to video her making it because she's the only person that I know can make it like that. Everybody else tries and their icing just totally flops. So I've inked up all those with peach pie and Pretty in Pink, the 2 ink colors, if you're just getting here late, okay? Thank you, Lynn, for the happy birthday wishes. Now I'm going to go backwards and say hi to everybody. I had to do that part. I had to concentrate. Now I'm just getting out the stamp and doing the happy birthday part. So hello, Deborah. I know, Donna's saying hello, Deborah. Hello, Donna. Hello, Elaine. And I'll say hello to Deborah, too, because she's here. Okay, and Donna's from Australia, too. I like it that we have some. She said, too bad we can't sing happy birthday on Zoom. Hello, Elaine. Very cute. That's very cute, Elaine. Hello, Debbie Salinas. Thank you for being a channel member. Hello, Lisa's from Critters Ink and Designs. Hello, Lisa from Ontario. And Eileen, nice to see you. Hello, Melissa Sullivan from Texas. Yvette Smith, thank you for the birthday wishes. And Elaine and Deborah and Charlene and Laura Ann, nice to see you. Oh, so Yvette said she signed up for the DSP workshop too. So I sent this separately because I like to get things off my plate. It really helps me relax. Like as I as I get things checked off my list. So like I was going to try to send these different things with the card club. I was like, a lot of people got this kit, also got the card club. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get this out there. So I do try to save on shipping when I can, but because I was away, I'm putting the happy birthday stamp like that. It's a little stained from before, but that's okay. And I'm going to mount it like that. Okay. I'm going to use Pretty Peacock ink, just so you know while I'm talking. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get out my silicone mat so it doesn't get inked. So anyway, I try to save money on shipping, but not when I'm a little behind. I like to just rather check things off my list and get them out the door so you can start using them. But yes, I'm glad you got this. And no, Yvette, you're not too late. In fact, we're just getting started. Hello, Sue. You can always catch up later and watch the beginning. Hello, Sue Bocock. Thank you for loving my channel. And thank you for the thumbs up, you guys that are here. The Quiet Sister Creates. I love your birthday icons. Thank you. Hello, Janet. Janet's like, I was going to go to bed, but how can I pass up a video? Yes, especially a video with this beautiful new products. So we're doing that. We're just doing this, like putting it on the silicone mat. So we're doing this, like, see, that way we stamp them all and they even Steven. Because if your table is even, you don't need to do all this, right? I maybe don't have the most even table because it's wood grain and stuff like that. So I think it's better that I do use a silicone mat. All right, so many people, they die cut, right? 7-minute frosting. So what you're saying, oh no, it takes a lot more minutes, more than 7-minute frosting for my mom's frosting. It probably takes her half hour to whip that stuff up. Oh, that's so nice, Deborah. You just made my day. Deborah says, in case you can't read all the comments and you're watching this later, Donna is saying she watched, Donna Dembinski said that she watched Linda Dalkey from New South Wales, Australia, and she showed my swap and said she liked it, how I blended the edges. And she's talking about this, so she showed my swap that I brought to the trip. This is my swap. So I'm so happy that someone else saw my swap and they said that they liked how I blended the edges. Now, what you want to do, though, is this is what I want to tell you, the little trick, is say I'm stamping like this, and you're using paper like this. Okay, so say you're using paper like this one, my ducks, okay? And you don't know what you're going to do yet. So, like, you're not sure what side is going to show what. You see how this side might be, like, this side looks better with the peach. Okay, what I'm saying is, if you're going to do your little things, flip some of them around like this, so that the pink is on the right side sometimes. And that way you have more options. Because that way, if you're putting this, like, pink part over a peach part, it would work. So that's why, okay, so anyway, back to why I'm talking about die cutting. You may have seen people and they stamp and then they die cut. It just makes me just like, what's it called? Quiver. Because I always have to die cut first because there's so many reasons why. But like one thing is having all the die cut pieces just gives me peace of mind. Like having all the pieces and making like look how many we just made. We had a whole pile done. When you die cut, when you do a piece, if I were to stamp first, oh, there's the other piece. This is what I was looking for. This is part of my gift card holder box. All right, so say you were to stamp onto this, right? I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. Like, okay. And then you're going to die cut, right? First of all, you got to tape it so it doesn't move because you want it to be exactly centered, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's fair enough. That's not that hard. Well, now you have the possibility that this could slip like that. And you also have the possibility of like the plate being a little bit scratched. Like some of my plates are scratched. I put the blank plate on top, but sometimes like the dies could get a little scratched. Or the other thing is like if you try to ink up the edges after this, like after the fact, like later, then you could smear these. You're gonna smear the edges. And so it's just like, ugh. So I like to have all my little die cut pieces cut. I mean, it's just me, but you could do whatever you want because it's your party and you cry if you want to. Anyway, you just do whatever you want. But I'm just saying, I always do my die cuts first. Oh, not always, but sometimes I do it the other way. But I mean, pretty much. Okay, so now we're going to all right, we're going to start writing the measurements. Now we're looking at this. We're going to put the measurements on this side over here. We have a Petunia Pop card. Petunia Pop. Petunia, Petunia Pop. Like that. And the card is it's already cut. So you're just gonna go like that. You're gonna already cut it. 11, you get 2 out of one of your sheets. So here's your card. 11 inches across. And you're gonna score at, that's supposed to be an @ sign. Okay, 5.5. Okay, this is the easy part. We're just doing this already. And then you're going to have, let's see, 4.25. All right, so it's an A2 card. Yada, yada, yada. All right, so now we need this part. All right, so Lynn McFarden's here. Thank you, Lynn, for getting the crowd going. She's saying 23 are watching and 12 thumbs up. So please hit thumbs up. Thank you, Lynn, for reminding me. Oh, your aunt makes 7-minute. Oh, good. Your aunt makes 7-minute frosting. Is that what it's called? 7-minute frosting? She makes it in 7 minutes? My mom's more like 30-minute heavenly marshmallow frosting. Hello, Phil. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, so German chocolate cake is what you love, Charlene. It's called red velvet cake is what she made, but that's because that's what we had in the mix. Thank you, Lynn. All right, score. Now we're going to take, this is what we're going to do now. The first layer. So this is going to be layer 1. It's going to be 4 inches by 5.25. Okay, so this is layer 1. Okay, now layers. This is now layers 2, 3, and 4. And again, this is a card that you're going to use all the time. So you just write this down in your little notebook. This is one I go back to all the time. 1, 2, 3 layers, right? We're going to make these. Layers 2, 3, and 4 are all going to be the same. They look like this. All right. And you just got to keep in mind which way the patterns go. And they're all going to be using, all of this is the Unbounded Love. Unbounded, not Unbounded Love. That's the name of the, Unbounded Love is the name of the bundle. Unbounded Beauty, DSP is what it's called. All right, so all of these are going to be 3 3/4 times 1 5/8. And you can just watch me cut them and watch how I look at the type of paper. Look at the, not type of paper. Look at the direction of the paper. Because you wouldn't want this, if this card was going like this, which is fine. It's the same exact pattern. But you just have to keep in mind the way that the paper is directional. This paper is directional. You see? So you wouldn't want to cut this. It just depends on how you're making your card. It's up to you how you want to make your card. Unbounded, yet Donna's saying she loves Unbounded Beauty DSP. So do I. I mean, I really do. The other side of it, oh boy, some of the other sides are really nice. Okay, everybody keeps sequins on their cutting board. Okay, let's put that over there. Did anybody else get these sequins when they were on sale for like 1 day? If not, you missed out, but they're in my kit. Or not 1 day. They're probably around for more than 1 day, but not very long. They weren't around very long. I'm going to move that stuff off to the side because I don't want to mess up. So here we go. We got the trimmers. So we're going to go through. And you want this piece, you're going to get out this piece of DSP. Save all your little scraps. Okay, you want this piece for the layers. And the other piece is the middle of the card. No, that's not the middle of the card. The other part of this one. You want this piece. And that's the middle of the card. So this is really all we need. This is the middle section. And we're going to save the piece after we take that part off of the back. And then this part is this part. So we're taking this part. You'll see. You'll see how I do it. Okay, and then look at, I love Summer Splash. That's my favorite. What's your favorite color? Your favorite of the in colors? Mine is Summer Splash. But Petunia Pop was voted the most favorite at one of the events we attended in Houston. All right, so now this part doesn't matter, so we'll do this part first. It doesn't matter which direction. So let's just go 4 by 5.25. So 4. Now you have an extra 2-inch section there. Yay, we need the 2-inch section. So save that. So we got 4 by 5.25. So what I'm doing right now is layer 1. Okay, layer 1. Okay, so that's the background. We're going to put it like this, but we're not putting it on yet because we need to use liquid glue for this part. These are not very forgiving. These little panels, you got to get them just right. So you want the liquid glue. All right, now this part, the only thing I say to keep in mind is you're going to turn it. So if this is a vertical orientation. So you're going to go like this, and you're going to make it 1 5/8. Okay? So now I'm going to show you that a little bit closer with the lines on the board. So you got 1. I have a gnat in my ear. Every time I'm on the she shed this late at night, the gnats come in my she shed. There's little holes. They get attracted to the light. Sorry, it got in my mouth. All right. It's a Georgia thing, guys. If you guys are in Georgia, tell me you know about gnats. All right, so you got 1 1/4, some of you guys are dealing with snow, and I'm dealing with like gnats outside. All right, so you got the 1 inch here. That's 1 1/2, right? So the 1 1/2 would be 4/8. But I said don't use 4/8, you're using 5/8. So you're going over halfway this way. So you're doing 2 more smidgens over. Because this trimmer goes out to 1/16 of an inch and everything. So this is a pretty cool trimmer. And then this one we want 1 5/8. Let's see which side's already cut. Let's use this one. Okay, let's see. And we're going to cut the other part all together. Now this part's okay this part's okay not to cut together. Meaning, let's put this over here. Just go in the bag. Okay, this part, 1 5/8. They're pretty, I mean, they're close. I cut them 1 5/8. They're all the same height. But it's important to cut this part together, all 3 pieces. Because this part, you want them to all be the same width, 3 3/4 inches, right? 3 3/4 inches. I already wrote that on the paper. I just repeat myself a lot because I'm a teacher and I just repeat myself a lot. And save all these cute little scraps. And now we have, okay, the 3 pieces. And now we can lay them out, okay? And we see which way we like them. So it's make sure they're facing up because they do have a direction. And put that one. Now, don't do the middle one first. Very important. Do not do the middle one first. The middle one goes last because it doesn't matter as much as these edge ones. So you want the edge, you want these done first on the edges because they matter the distance. So pull that one off. And you want to use liquid glue for this so that you can get that exact margin that you need. Okay, there we go. Okay, it doesn't matter as long as both sides are the same. You know, the same distance on each side. And now we'll do this one. There were a few other patterns which would have worked well with this. But I decided to go with these 2 for contrast. Oops. See how it's crooked now? If I were to use Seal Plus adhesive right now, it would just stick on there really tightly. And it'd be hard to move it when you're trying to do, oops. Okay, so besides mangoes being on sale, they wrote me from Mexico because I couldn't get my photo pass to work. And they told me, oh, if I mentioned Mexico, sorry, I have to say less than 1% of demonstrators are in the incentive trip, which I just came back from Mexico. So that's a disclaimer. But they wrote me and they said, here are your pictures. And I've been trying to see my pictures. I was in this like cave with in mud. Like I did a mud bath in a cave. And I did like this flying zip line thing. And like we were, one of the really cool pillow gifts, meaning a pillow gift's like something they give you on a trip. They gave us a photo pass for a couple days, which was super nice. Like not a couple days, a couple parks. Like there were 7 parks, but we could use a photo pass for up to 2 parks. And I got to see my photos. So I'm now going to get to post my photos. And I've been waiting to see them. So that was just really nice. So that really, that happened. You know, people cut me off in the parking spot and stuff like that. But the little things didn't bother me. I'm like, it's my birthday. And it's like, who goes to a grocery store and parks like this close so you can't even open your door right next to you when like half the parking lot's empty? But you know what? I was like, you know what? Chill. Breathe. And everything was good. All, you know, good things were happening today. I was looking for good things to happen, and they did. So I can't find my other, I was going to use my Seal Plus, but I'll just keep using glue. I usually don't use glue on this part of the card, but I only see like the tear and tape laying there, which would have been fine for this, but I just didn't feel like dealing with tear and tape. All right, so put some glue on your card. Make sure that it's not upside down, you know, all that good stuff. That your patterns are like so. All right, cool. So now you have a layered card. So if you ever participate in what's called a card swap, and they say you must have more than one layer, this totally qualifies as having more than one layer. And then they also have a lot of rules, like you must have embellishments, and they say Wink Estelle is not an embellishment. That's just putting glitter on your card. So you must always have like embellishments usually. And so embellishments would be like what we're going to use on ours is sequins. So that's multi-layered and it has embellishments. So just so you know, that's what that means. And you could have used cardstock. You could have used not petunia pop. You could have used peach pie cardstock back there as your layer. But why not use the Unbounded Beauty DSP? Because then you get some texture in your background layer. All right, so next thing is the punch. I already showed you that. All I did was, I need to make some more anyway, so we'll just go ahead and make some. All I did was use this punch, and I put some of these in your kit. And it's very burst. Sometimes after you punch, because punches have a little bit of ragged edges sometimes. So you just kind of go like that. All right, and then you just put that on there. I will go ahead and use my tear and tape because I don't want to use glue on the back of that one. And then I'm going to use dimensionals for the other. So this one's going to be flat onto the card. And the next one will be a popped up with dimensionals. And that's it. Easy peasy. And then I'll show you, those of you that stick around, I'll show you the cards I got from my swaps that match these cards. Or, you know, coordinate with what we're doing. And I'll write down the ink too. So that's the last couple of things I'll do. Hello, Christine. Thank you. Oh, it's not belated birthday. It's actually my birthday. It's my birthday in the USA. It's today. Okay, there we go. Putting that there. Yeah, so I got to eat my favorite foods and cake and do my videos and craft. So I got to do the fun things. The only thing I totally love that I didn't get to do is scuba dive. But I can't do that right now. That's just not convenient. I mean, not that I can't do it right now, but I'm saying I'm not doing that from this area right now. Okay, so what I'm putting on the dimensionals, like I'm taking a couple of dimensionals. I'll just go ahead and do 4 dimensionals. I probably don't need quite 4, but we'll go ahead and put 4. So we'll grab one of these little guys. They all look nice. They're all pretty nice. So we're going to grab, yep, it's today. That's why I'm on here late, because I said, I am going to do all the things I like to do. I like to connect with people. I don't want to be like isolated. My neighbors came over and everything. You know, I connect with my siblings, my hubby, but I like to connect with my crew, my crafty crew. All right, that is that. Now we're going to take these sequins, and I know the name of them, or I did know the name. Here, I put it on here. They're in your kit. Let's see. Pastel adhesive back sequins. Even though I give you the product number, like this one's current, these pearls, but this one's, I don't think you can even get anywhere, but maybe you can. I don't know. I just know that they looked good. Okay, so the gold, I'm using the gold. I'm using 5 of them. There's a couple different sizes. So we'll go ahead and use like 2 big ones and 3 small ones. All right, so we'll put another pink one up there. Let's see, we got a big pink one, another little pink one, and we'll put a little pink one down there. And then we'll put another gold. I'll put a small gold one. Wait, no, I'm going to put a pink one over here. Let's see, because I want a gold one over here because the gold is there. Put a gold one. Here, I'll put a gold one. Let's see where I should put it. Thinking maybe to offset. No, I'll put it down here. Okay, so I just did 5. I like odd numbers. And so that's how, and the peach ended up being on the left. It wouldn't matter if the peach is on the left or the right. So my mom, I don't know how many yards she uses to make her bags, but I know that 1 yard makes more than 1 bag. It's Lynn. So, I mean, if you like any patterns, like, you know, you can always send fabric and my mom will make you a bag. And like so people like, oh, I got to show you the shirt she made me for my birthday. Okay, here's the shirt she made me, you guys. So this was my birthday present to me, and it has like a cute collar. So Kathy, let's see if she's on here. She's not a night owl, so she's probably not on here. Kathy sent, Backyard Stamper, Kathy sent this fabric to my mom. And then my mom made me a shirt out of it. And Kathy sometimes, like, she buys bags from my mom. Okay, Lynn, I'll write you. Yeah. She buys bags, but she, like, sends my mom the fabric. So you can buy things from my mom and buy your own fabric. It's going to be the same price either way because the fabric is, like my mom's, one of my mom's biggest expense. But it's really the labor. And so she sells the little bags for, like, 15, 20, or 25. And then the bigger bags, 15, 20, or 25 for the bags. Unless they're, like, a sports bag. Like, if it says, like, Eagles or something. That fabric is so expensive, the logo fabric. But she could do them for like the little, 15, 20, or 25. And then like an apron is $35 for an adult. But sometimes I do $30 aprons, like, or $25 aprons. If you just want a mystery apron, if you say, I don't care what fabric you have, like, I don't care what, here, let me write the ink for you while I'm talking. You're like, I don't care what fabric that you use. It just surprised me. So we can sell aprons for like 25 that way because we just take them out of the stock. She doesn't have to spend like the whole day making an apron. So the ink was Peach Pie. Let's see, Pretty in Pink. And see how the pink is in this little sections of the paper? So it kind of coordinates right there. And the peach is in, like, the peach matches this back here. So there's a reason for this card, like the design. The pink matches that. You got this peach matching that, okay? Pretty in Pink. So anyway, $35 for an adult apron. Unless it's a mystery apron, it's $25. And I try to ship all my aprons with the kits. So I don't want to charge you, like, otherwise I charge you $5 for shipping, which is practically nothing. Pretty Peacock. Because that's ground shipping. I can get shipping for, like, ground shipping. But I'd rather, I'd rather just send it with your card club or something, or DSP share or whatever. Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink are the edges. And then this is the sentiment. Okay, and then we know about the dies. You know that it's the Unbounded Love. Here, we'll just write this down here. Unbounded Love. That's where the sentiment came from, in case you're just taking a picture of this. Okay, so I'm going to move this over. And then we used the not Rich Raspberry. I keep calling it Rich Raspberry. We used this one called the, let's see. I keep thinking of the name. Not Rich Raspberry. I just said it a minute ago. Berry Burst. Okay, Berry Burst is that. So I used Berry Burst for the part of where I punched it out. Okay, so you could take your picture. There's all your measurements. I hope you can see them all. Measurement, 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 die cut. Yeah, so there was a heartfelt hexagon, if you want. I'll just write that. Heartfelt hexagon punch. And then there was the die from the Unbounded Love dies. All right, so that's good. And now I'm going to show you what I got here. And that'll be a wrap. Okay, one's for the kits. She wants to know the yardage for the kits. Okay. Well, I know every time we get, if I'm doing one kit, Lynn, I get 3 yards. Like, if you want to know. And then I get a half a yard or a yard of the trim. So if I'm making a kit for, like, this kind of club, like, say we're doing a club and I'm making a kit, I buy 3 yards of fabric for her at Joann. Then I buy a half a yard of the trim. Like, the trim, meaning you always need a trim color that goes with it for around the edges. All right, so that's the answer to that. But I'll still write you. So these are all, like, ones that used either the paper or the colors or something. So I'm just kind of showing you some in color stuff. So this is Happy Birthday using this Unbounded Love paper. And this was, here, let's see, Creating with Sarah. Okay, Creating with Sarah. And this one is Sue Earhart, Show Mercy Crafting, because she does a lot of crafting for nursing homes. She's on my team, the Paper Chefs. She lives in Minnesota. She's using Petunia Pop. Sue Earhart is, and she's using some Celebration paper. These were some swaps I got recently. Lisa Lemons from Wisconsin. This looks like a fun fold. Let's see. All the Unbounded Beauty Suite. Yep, a fun fold. Super cool, right? Kind of just like something to, like, put on your mantle. I lost half the bag, the names of who did stuff, but I'm glad these are still in the bags. Because after that swap video I did, I couldn't figure out who did what anymore. So I lost so many of my bags. Okay. Oh, this is a nice fold. This is a nice DSP fold. See that? This is from Kim Wilson. Flowers. Okay, hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. Okay, now look at these. I wanted to show you something about the stamps. These look like they're very small when you look at the front of the stamp case. But when you open them up, you see that the stamps are much bigger inside than they are in the stamp case. So just keep that in mind. So, oh, I mean, I think they're much bigger. Let's see. Are they much bigger? Well, they're bigger. They're not super much bigger, but they're bigger. Okay, so let's keep this in the bag that it goes in. But look at this beautiful, I mean, the die cutting on that, super fun. The dies are amazing because they have like, the dies for the flower one, they have, you could cut out a whole row of flowers all at once. And you can make shaker cards and embellishments. This is a summer splash background in this petunia pop. Okay, this is one of those where I can't find out. I lost the bag it came in. But this is the in color DSP and some beautiful sprig. This is another one I lost the bag it came in. I didn't lose the bag. I just have to reunite the bag with the proper person who made it. This is a beautiful DSP card with so swirly embossing folder, the petunia pop ribbon, and this really cool Unbounded Love paper, and the new In Color Shimmer Gems. They will be, In Color Shimmer Gems are part of my In Color Club. You'll get a package of this. While supplies last. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to get them. So these ones, they already went on to like they were out before the catalog even went live. I think these little In Color Gems were out, but they're going to come back later in May. You mean the world to me. Okay, that looks like it's from the sentiments from a different one. I have that. We used that in our card club, I believe, or we used that stamp set. You are loved beyond measure. Perennial postage, I think it was. Perennial postage. Okay, again, I have to give credit to that person. I'll have to find the bag. This is cute, and a 3D item using the Unbounded Love paper and a little envelope here. Oh, I don't think I opened this during the swap. Look at that cute Ghirardelli with the festive package. I love little fun things like that. Okay, that one was Alicia Graham. Okay. Alicia Graham, that was from her 3D swap. Okay, this one, let's see, there's a name. Okay, I have to find the bag. This is just using the new, these are the 5 in colors as well, but it's using the In Color Designer Series paper. I love how she used the strips of paper for that. Okay, and then this is Sending Love. This was my upline, Hattie Walker Nelson, and she's using the peach pie. And now we have the Shy Shamrock, Loney Spend Love, Shy Shamrock. And this one was Fiona Carson. Oh, I think I have these out because I wanted to show this stamp. That's why they're out. They're actually not part of this collection, but they were. The reason I have it out is because I want to do something with this one. This one here, the leaf collection. I want to do something with the scan and cut with that one. So that's why I have these out, because I wanted to see, like, I love the way these leaves are embossed. Anyway, that's another story for another day. And this one is another, this is not Unbounded Love, but it's just another Petunia Pop example. And this is a really cute happy stamp set from this catalog. All right, so if you would like a catalog, use my catalog request form. All of my different things that I'm offering, workshop kits, designer series paper share where you get to try all the different paper. Let's see. All the things. Oh, this is the one. I just want to show you this stamp set. I'm going to try. I hope I'm going to put this in the vote, hopefully, for the card club for next month. Maybe you guys will want to use this. Look at this. Choose Joy, because it has a lot of sentiments. My card club gets to vote, but I will do a vote. I'll let you vote on 2 different things. And we always vote on something that doesn't have dies with them for my card club. But for my workshop series, we always have dies. Anywho, if you want to do any of these things that I'm offering, designer series, paper share, you want to request a catalog, you want a mystery surprise, all the things, you can either go to paperchef.stampinup.net and click on my, this is where you shop for things at my store, or you could go to my offerings there. It'll say my Paper Chef clubs and kits and offerings. Or underneath this video, right down there where there's 3 dots, you can go and it'll be like, it'll say my Stampin' Up! Store. It'll have a link to that. There's probably something to join my channel. Channel members get discounts and things. And then there's probably something there that says Paper Chefs, kits, clubs, and offerings. And that's where you sign up for my workshop series and all the things. Because I get a lot of questions like, I don't know how to sign up. I missed the deadline. Well, it's in the bottom of almost every video lately. Okay, Lynn loves both sides of the DSP. Yep, I know. I don't like autocorrect either, Lynn. I understand. All right, well, that's all I wanted to say. That's how to sign up for my workshop series. Just want to finish that thought before I move on and finish the rest of the comments. Thank you, Elsie Peets. And I'm glad it's all clear. And Christina, thanks for being a channel supporter. And I'm glad the storms are not hitting your area. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the card. Lynn, I'll write you back more about the fabric as soon as I go in my house. I'm in my she shed. And do you like the pocket dies? Do I like the pocket dies? I don't like them enough that I ordered them. You know me, I keep it real. Like, I like them enough in that the example's cute, but I didn't like them enough. Like, I didn't get them like first thing. I wasn't like, oh, I have to have them. Let me show you what you're talking about. These pocket dies back here. They weren't like, I must have the pocket dies. But I did get the sharks. I mean, I definitely had to have I got the ducks, the lily pond. There's certain things I just love, and there's other things I just like. So I guess the answer is I like the pocket dies, and I don't know what page they're on. Or I did go through the entire catalog. If you missed that video, definitely watch that. There's that beautiful leaf stamp. Isn't that gorgeous? I just thought this would be easy to cut out the separate pieces with the scan and cut, because look at these giant gaps and these real clear defined outlines. And then we'd have leaves to use as sprigs. Embossed or not embossed already. You know, it'd be fun. It's probably back here with like all of, before the returning Encore ones. Can't wait. This is one I love. I ordered that one. Love. Love, love, love. Okay, the Unbounded Love. I liked this one. For this one, I should have shown you the Unbounded Beauty Collection. It's just beautiful. The whole collection, this whole page. Right? But I didn't get the flower part. Right? I love this die. That's the only part of this. I was like thinking of getting it just for this. I like that you can cut out a bazillion little flowers all at once. But I didn't get the Flowers of Beauty. I just got the Unbounded Love because I love the sentiments and I love these dies. I would have just got the dies from that, even without anything else. And I'm seeing so many samples with this birdhouse that I like it. Don't love it because it's not my thing, but I love the paper. You know, like, oops, get this one. Anyway, I don't know where they are, but I did see the pocket dies at one point when I went through. Yeah, so I liked them and I didn't love them. And I don't know where they're even at now, but I didn't love them enough to order them. But like if they're going to do, if we can make cute little things like this to put stuff in your 3D packages, then I'll definitely be all into it. All right, that's it. I have to make sure we don't go over an hour or I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Thank you, Donna. Gwenda from Australia. Thank you all for your coming, for your comments. This is a Paper Chef. Have a great evening.